can't button this shirt. It's too hot. Can I just say that I've never experienced under boob sweat until I moved here to New York. I know every damn video I'm complaining about the heat. It's not complaining. This is not complaining. This is more like stating facts. I have under boob sweat. What's up, YouTube fam? Welcome back. Today we're gonna do a tag. Why? Because I've already filmed 2 videos this week and they're published and all that, and I was thinking about my third idea and I was like, what am I gonna do? And then Sarah, Novio, tagged me in this tag, and I was like, thank you, Sarah, for allowing me not to use my brain more this week. And yeah, anyways, you should go follow Sarah. She's one of my friends. I love her. If you want somebody who's really down to earth, fun, just very talented to follow, go follow her. Okay, let's get into the tag. I got my little rosé cider going on. I got drink plans and dinner plans tonight. I gotta actually go in about 45 minutes. Let's get this going. We're doing the Truthful YouTuber tag today. First question, have you ever received a product, tried it, didn't like it, and then decided not to review it? Yes, many times. First of all, I never promise a brand content in exchange for product because, well, I honestly don't think it's fair to content creators for the brand to have that demand, like, oh, here's product, we now want this and that, because if you really think about it, that's work, and you don't want to pay me for work that I do. Not gonna do that. I think it's unfair. On very few occasions I do it. If it's a really hype brand, I know you guys want to hear about it, or I know you guys would be excited to see me use it, then I would do it. But if it's like, you know, I get these emails 20 times a week where it's like, hi, we're a new indie brand, we don't have marketing budget, please, we can send you this lip balm, and we would like for you to create 1 IGTV, 1 YouTube video, one. I'm like, dude, you want me to spend 20 hours to review a product that I don't get shit for? No, nothing. What? So yeah, I don't promise reviews. So I receive plenty of products where I receive it, I'm like, yeah. In the past also, I would accept a lot of PR. Actually, moving to the US, I just saw it as a opportunity to like restart, not accept a lot of PR, and I haven't. For these 6 past months, I haven't received barely any skincare and no makeup at all, and I'm so happy because I'm finally using up my stash. So I guess you guys can see that like a lot of the makeup products that I use, they're the same all the time. I'm using the same, I have like 3 to 4 palettes. I use them all the time. I use the same base products. I like that a lot more now because I feel like that's more realistic. That's what a person, like your everyday girl or guy has at home. You don't have piles and piles of product. So until the day I start getting a lot of PR from brands that I really want to try, then it might change. But for now, I'm happy with my little stash. Do you use a product that you don't show online? I don't think that I do. I don't think that well, there are some brands that I stopped talking about on the channel, but that I still use, you know, day to day, because I don't want to waste it. I want to finish the products. RMS, for example, are one of those brands. I've to be honest, and I'm only human, I've known for quite a while that they're quite problematic. And now with everything that's been going on for the past few months, I just felt like I can't advertise them. So I have the highlighters, I have a blush, I have some lip products of theirs that I love, but I don't want to give them that space until I see improvement. They also, their shade range when it comes to their base products, their products and the quality of them, chef's kiss, but it doesn't matter because they need to do better. Do you delete comments? If so, why? Rarely. Even if it's hate comments, I try to let them be because, hey, it's engagement. But I do sometimes delete comments if it's very mean, and I am the type of person who, like, I know I seem very confident, but when people comment nasty shit, it absolutely does hurt me. And sometimes when it's too hurtful, I need to delete it because I don't want it to exist in my world. But is it just like good criticism? I never know. I actually have a comment on a video, the one where I'm talking about beauty trends or products I will never try. I talked about the face brushes, like Clarisonic, Foreo, all of those. And then I was like, I don't understand the point. They're stupid. And basically you can wash your face with your hands. You don't need a brush. And one girl commented, she was like, actually, have you ever tried one? You have no idea. I have acne. It's the only thing that works for me. Like my Foreo is the only thing that makes my skin break out less. I think it's very like ignorant of you to say something like that. And I was like, sorry, I agree. That comment is still there. I wouldn't delete stuff like that because we're all learning all the time. So I don't care. But if you're a mean bitch and it affects me too much, like negatively, I will delete it. Yes. Do you block people? I think I've only blocked one person on YouTube because this person kept on asking. This person, first of all, asked in one of my videos if I was trans, and I was fine with them asking that. Personally, I know that generally, why are you asking people that on the internet? Why is that your fucking business? I didn't mind it, so I was like, heh, no, you know. And then that person kept on commenting it on some more of my videos, and I was like, okay, you think I look like a dude, fine, but you're starting to annoy me. So I actually blocked them because they kept on asking, are you trans? Hi, you look like a man. I was like, enough. On Instagram, I actually block people more. Well, you know, sometimes you get into like stupid fights over DMs because somebody's being a bitch or like a brand is treating you really bad. I have blocked a few brands. I definitely have. I actually blocked Pacifica because they were one of these brands. Like I woke up on the bad side that day. Like I'm sorry, like it was okay, I don't know what happened. They DM me asking if I wanted to produce content for them in exchange for product, and it was like one occasion. They wanted me to join this sort of like network that they had, which was basically just trapping a bunch of like young influencers, micro influencers with a little following that they know are dependent on product, and they like trap them in this community where they're like, you get to be a part of our exclusive community where like there's only our Pacifica members and we don't do shit for you. It's just that we're tricking you into this so that you can work for us for free. And it pissed me off. So I was like, you know what? I think the fuck not. This is like, you're a big fucking brand. You're in all the fucking drugstores. You have a marketing budget. You have money to pay people to review your products. And here you are taking advantage of micro influencers that they're in need of product because they're young women. They can't afford to buy it for themselves. And it's just shitty. And they blocked me. And then I blocked them because I was like, it sucks because I've really been wanting to try their products because they're cruelty free, they're affordable, they are very like accessible, they're in a bunch of drugstores, and I've heard that they're like mascaras and like perfumes and stuff like that are good until now. If I ever try their products, just know that it's because I've put the grudge past me, like it's in my past. And that is big for me because I hold on to grudges. Next question. Have you ever lied about a product to stay on good terms with the brand? No, I don't think so. As I said before, usually what I do if I don't like something, I usually just don't talk about it, which I realized lately that I should. But I've never had like a crazy like bad reaction of something or like felt like something was incredibly poorly done, like a makeup product or something. But yet again, it's because I don't accept a lot of PR. Most of the PR that I do accept is things that I think that I will like. So I think it's partly because of that. But I think that in the beginning, when I just started to get a lot of product, a lot of PR, I was first and foremost very unexperienced with trying skincare. So I think that I was a lot more easily impressed back then. And back then I also, when you're a newbie with something, you do feel a little bit scared to say something negative. So I don't think that I would have said something positive if I felt something negative, but I probably would have exaggerated if I felt like I really liked a product. I would have said like, oh, I love it, it's so great, whatever. But I think it also had to do with the fact that I hadn't tried a lot of product. Now that I have a little bit more experience, I have more to compare to. But if you don't, you think that everything's bomb. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. Next question. Have you ever initially liked a product when you reviewed it, changed your mind later on, and didn't let your audience know? 100%. It's just what I talked about. Things that impressed me 2 years ago doesn't really impress me anymore. Not impressed. My husband says that all the time, like not impressed but not impressed, because I'm a very skeptical person. There's a bunch of product that would not pass now the past 2 years ago, and I haven't said anything, but I wouldn't keep on talking about something if it wasn't impressing me anymore. Next question. Who's an influencer you don't trust? Well, except for the obvious few that have been in drama these past weeks, I generally don't trust a lot of the big YouTubers, like obviously this one and this one, but I also don't have a huge trust towards like Manu Amue, Nikita Dragon. Let me not even give her any attention on this channel. People I used to really trust. This saddens me to say, I used to be the biggest Desi Perkins fan. Like, I even bought the collection that her and Katie did with Dose of Colors, and it's not that much that I don't trust her anymore. It's like I used to trust her with my life, and now I'm like, okay, she's just a stranger on the internet. Why would I trust her? You know? I think I grew up a little bit in my view on, you know, big influencers. So yeah, who's an influencer you trust the most? Okay, so obviously Samantha Ramdahl and Raw Beauty Christie. I watch both of their videos religiously. So those two. Oh, Gothamista with skincare. Trust her with my life. Oh, Jackie Aina, obviously. Nima Tang. Smoky Glow. Smoky Glow. Love her with all my life. She does both beauty and like drama, like YouTube drama, and it's like she's everything you want in a YouTuber. Everything. And then of course my friends that I follow, like Sarah Novio, Jalisa, Calfee, who else? State of Kate, Tiff by Tiffany. There's a bunch more, but there's a lot of them that I trust with my life. Do you have secret tips or a product application you don't show on camera? I don't think I do. I don't know why I wouldn't want to share something, but I guess maybe if I had something like embarrassing. I shave my mustache. I haven't shared that. Have you ever showed one product but were actually using another? Why would I do that? No. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Like, have you ever not disclosed a sponsorship? No, I mean, I haven't done a whole lot of sponsorships. No. It's not like people are quick to pay me. It's not like people are like, here, take our money, review this. That's not the way the business works. I'm sorry to say, but it's like, it's not happening. No. Have you ever had a bad interaction with a brand? I already told you about that Pacifica thing. I also had a bad interaction with, what do they call that skincare brand? Saturday Skin. I don't even remember what they did. I think I might have been like, they probably approached me, wanted me to do content for free, probably called them out. They blocked me. I got infuriated, shared it all on stories, and that was the end of it. Listen, I understand that brands don't want to send stuff out for free and be like, just send it to a bunch of influencers and nobody ever shows it. I understand. Here's the little thing. Here's a little marketing tip I'd like to give you, or just like business tip in general. I used to work in marketing. I know the budgets of the big brands. The thing about brands, I feel, correct me if I'm wrong, not all brands, but a lot of new like indie brands, It's like they are started by people who don't know makeup or skincare. They're like a bunch of dudes or something, and they're like, oh, let's start this makeup brand. How hard can it be? Let's just do awesome marketing. No, do awesome products instead. Do awesome products, and if you send it out for free to people, if they like it, they will talk about it. It's not a secret, it's not a big secret. Like, instead of spending all that money on marketing or like nice packaging or like I don't even know what the just spend it on making a good product that actually works and that actually does what it promises. I guarantee if you send it out for free to people, they will try it, they will like it, they will talk about it. Have you agreed with another influencer's thoughts on a particular product? Yes, many other times. I generally tend to follow people that have like, you know, my same skin type or skin tone or like whatever. Like usually there's something in common with how I look and how they look. So most of the times I also agree. What is something other creators do that gets on your nerves? I'm gonna have to think about this one. Let me just take a little sip. If you asked me like a year ago, I would say influencers that suck up to brands. I wouldn't say that anymore because it's not the influencer's fault. I mean, it's kind of a little bit both because you know, it takes two to tango. But like, you know, Drunk Elephant, the brand, like they have this cultish following on their Instagram where people are literally like dying for their products, and I know what they do. Like, we're gonna give you endless PR, but you have to post this amount of times a month. You cannot do a bad review. Blah blah blah. It's like this weird thing, and nobody says like nothing negative about the brand or the products. Like everything's just perfect and great. And also like their employees are bullies on the internet. Like go look it up. Like you'll see Drunk Elephant. And I just don't like that cult following to a brand or to an influencer for that part. But I guess it's, you know, it's the brand that kind of creates that setting around itself. It's like a bully mentality where they put themselves on a pedestal and then they kind of lure these young men and women into it that are dependent on product, and they like set these contracts for them that are really unfair. So I don't generally like when people are like glorifying brands because it's business. At the end of the day, it's business. Alright, you guys, that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed a little chill tag. Yeah, let me know what you thought. Like the video, subscribe, all that jazz. See you in the next one. Cheers!